me tell you how I shot the cover of the New York Times Magazine, Walking New York. I came here 4 years ago as an immigrant, and I guess everybody's in New York is an immigrant, or the son of an immigrant, or the grandson. And I was really curious about just putting someone that's here in the city that just got here this year, even the last month, and that's just in the shadow of the city. And that's how we got to Elmar, who's 20 years old, who come from Azerbaijan. He's a waiter working in Brooklyn, and he just arrived less than a year ago. Basically, when I met him the first time, I just asked him to walk. I was like, let's go outside and let's walk together. And he had this thing when he walked that was just, this regular guy that I just saw maybe a few times. We must have crossed past 100 times that I wouldn't even have noticed him or talked to him, like all those stories, unknown stories in the city. And I photographed him with, different movements. But he always had that same walk. And at some point I was like, okay, thank you, I think that's enough. And then we started printing, and then we had friends coming, volunteers, people from my studio, started cutting all those papers and connecting. This is part A, this is part B, this should go here, then we have to reprint. It's like a huge puzzle.
So we're all going to have markers on the piece. That's the one thing. Tomorrow, whatever happens, because it's going to be the middle of the night, when you see that marker doesn't match, you can tell. Everyone's going to be responsible of one part, but even if it's not your part and you feel like there's something that's not connecting, we keep an eye for everybody, basically.
And then we started organizing the pasting, which the beginning is really important because that's the moment where you're going to align everything. And so we started by the right foot, and we were all very focused because if you miss that first beginning, then the whole pasting could just go sideways and continue to the street because there's no way you correct all your hundreds of strips after. And then when that was on, we started making teams. Some people working on the right feet, people working on the left feet, and then working on the body. And someone for the glue, and someone squeegee above to take off all the glue so it dries faster. And then unrolling and connecting.
All right.
Teamwork, and what I love about it is in every pasting that I've been doing is that it connects people. You give a reason for everybody to be here and to share something. By sunrise, we put the last strip, took off the rope, the sun came, and people start walking. Beautiful day, sun all over, people eating ice cream outside in the heart of New York. And no one saw Elmar. People would walk on him but never notice him because everyone's so focused with what's going on around, with the Flatiron being one of the most iconic buildings in the world. No one noticed him. He was just there, slowly fading away in the city. And then, later in the day, when the shadows were perfect, I took my moped. I always love riding this moped here. It's a French moped from the 70s. I guess what I took from French with me, with my passport. And I ride to the heliport. And I just got strapped on outside the helicopter. And in a couple of minutes, here I was. And I remember I started seeing the face appear in the building, and then his legs, and I was like above it. And I was like, whoa. That was literally the first time I discovered a pasting. And I had to be perfectly vertical so I could grab it. And when I was perfectly above, with the wind we had to redo it a few times, then I keep shooting. I guess for me the most important point in this piece is really that all those immigrants that came here, like I came here, are in the shadows of the city. And that day, people were walking on it, not even noticing it, but today on the cover of the New York Times, everybody's in the shadow except Elmar, who's in the light. It's just another story. But like anybody, I could tap on the shoulder and ask them where they're from. And I don't always have the courage to do that. But each time I do it, I feel like closer to the world.